Hi y'all, this is Diane Sanders with Sanders Family Real Estate again with some numbers from HAR.com on Houston real estate, and they're hot off the press. Sales are soaring for year over year. June this year versus June last year, our numbers are up 13%. Now I know that doesn't sound outrageous, 13%, but 13% is a whole lot, especially when real estate was just starting to come out of the dirt where COVID had knocked us in March and April of last year. So 13% is quite a lot. I mean, think if you lost 13% of your body weight on a diet, that's a whole lot. But also sales of high-end properties, again, the $750,000 and up properties, guys, they're soaring. They are soaring. They're flying off the shelves. They are up over 130% versus this time last year. 130%. The next category are the homes that are priced from $500,000 to $750,000. Those homes are up a whopping 87%. Where are people getting this money, you're asking? I don't know. We do have a lot of people coming in from the coast, from overseas that are purchasing homes. In general, they're not purchasing homes in this price range, but they are purchasing the lower end homes for a phenomenal amount of money, making it possible for those sellers to then move up and purchase these higher end homes. So what this has done, it has really raised our average sales price. I know last month I was all excited because I think we were like $384,000 for an average sales price, and that was so close to $400,000. I really thought we would hit it this month. We're just barely under at $395,000 for an average sales price in Houston, Texas. Y'all, that's just incredible. I never thought I would live this long. The median sales price, which tells us half the homes are above this price and half are below, is also up. It soared about 20%. The total volume of sales, number of homes that were sold, is also soaring. It's up 17% versus last year to almost $5 billion, y'all. I think it was 4.8 billion. That's close enough to 5 for me. A little bit surprising, though, were the leases. Leases of single-family homes are down. They're down about 25% versus last year. However, landlords, the good news is your rental rates are up about 10%. I'm a bit unsure why leases are down so much. Maybe those folks were lucky enough to get homes. We still are in multiple offer situations, not as hot and heavy in many neighborhoods as we have been. Part of what's slowing us down a little bit, and I think slowing us down is not the correct term, but our inventory. I've talked about inventory, the number of homes that are on the market. That's been consistently around 1.5 months. I think in March it was 1.3 months. In April is 1.4. Now we're at 1.5. I can feel the market changing just a little bit. I know 1/10 of a point doesn't sound like that much, but when you're out in it every day and selling a lot, you can feel when things are starting to change. We are getting multiple offers, like I said, but maybe not as many. Instead of 20, we may be getting 3 to 5. Instead of getting them in the first 30 minutes, it may take the first 3, 4, or 5 days. So the market still is really hot, but we are seeing the heat come down just a little bit. And we're expecting to keep seeing that trend. It was very similar to what happened after Harvey. Hurricane Harvey. I mean, in Houston, we know what Harvey is, but if someone's listening in other parts of the country, they may not know. It's Hurricane Harvey. The market just went crazy right after Harvey. Folks were clamoring to get homes. The same thing has been happening here now, but we are starting to see it tone down just a little bit. Our days on market is also a very important trend category that I watch. The days on market has come down significantly year over year. Last year in June, the days on market was just under 2 months. Now the average is 29 days. I know that sounds like a whole lot when you're hearing on the news and you're hearing from your neighbor that my house sold in 3 days. And that is true. But think about all across town, all price ranges, all neighborhoods, all categories of homes, no matter if they look gorgeous or if they need to be a total redo. The average days on market is 29. Y'all, that's very, very good. So to wind up here a bit for y'all, here's what the good news is. Buyers, be patient, be patient. We are seeing a little bit of simmering in the market. Instead of getting all frustrated and just getting out of the market and signing that 1-year lease, what you might want to do is sign a month-to-month lease. Patience is key here. I believe you will get a home if you follow my advice that I've given you in the last series of videos about how to structure your offer. I think you can get a home. I'm seeing a lot of sales now not go to all cash and not necessarily go to 20 and 30% down. I am actually seeing minimum down, FHA, 3.5% loans, conventional 3% loans. I'm seeing those offers get accepted. So there really is some good hope on the horizon. Just be patient. We suspect, of course, none of us have crystal balls, but we do suspect late summer and fall will be a little bit easier for you buyers to get in a home. You won't be dealing with 20 and 30 offers, but you still may have 2 or 3 or 5 offers. Again, real estate is very, very local. So what I say might not work in South Katy like it would in North Houston. Very hyper local, but in many neighborhoods we are seeing a simmering, so be patient. Sellers, what does that mean to you? Don't be patient. Get those homes on the market, get them in tip-top shape so that we can almost guarantee that you will get top dollar right now. Stay tuned for the next video because it will be July numbers that will be released before you know it, and we expect to see a little bit of changes going on. This is Diane Sanders with Sanders Family Real Estate.